So let's talk Deadpool 2. Intro, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. So I saw Deadpool 2 this weekend, and I have to say, first off, I really liked it. I was a big fan. I don't really like using that word. I really liked the first movie, and I think the sequel lived up in pretty much every way I wanted it to. So I do not have a lot of criticisms. Yeah, it was just a good movie. Mm-hmm. One thing before I saw the movie, from watching the trailers, I was misled. I think a lot of people were misled into thinking X Force was going to be a bigger part of the movie than it turned out to be. Now, I was actually glad the way it was handled in the movie. I was a little afraid from the trailers actually that X Force was going to be more of an X Force movie and not a Deadpool movie, because especially the second and the second final trailer made it seem like most of the movie was gonna be an X Force movie. So seeing the way they handled it was pretty funny, but I was glad to see that it didn't become an X Force movie. It was still a Deadpool movie through and through. So yeah, cool stuff. Yeah, I just don't. Like some movies, I don't know. Some movies I don't have a lot to say about, and some movies is I think the last one I tried to do a let's talk for that I didn't have much to say for was I Feel Pretty, in which I just didn't care that much about, and in this case it's somewhat the opposite. I just liked it so much that I just don't have much to talk about. I mean, I don't. Personally, I don't think it's interesting to have a YouTube video of someone saying, I like this, and I like this, and I like this, and I also like this. I mean, yeah, it was good. It was funny. Had lots of action, good action. It was a very good Deadpool movie. Mm-hmm. I don't have anything else to say about that. Okay, so I've been kind of playing around with different video formats and not having a good idea of what to do in general. So, and in that vein, I say we take this video that was just going to be just about Deadpool, since I don't actually have enough to talk about, and start talking about some other things. I did make a video. Well, I recorded a video, and I didn't end up being able to use the audio for it because it didn't match up. But I'll go into that a bit. So Fox recently canceled, well, a lot of shows, but the main one I'm interested that they canceled was Lucifer, which kind of sucks. It ended on a bit of a cliffhanger, but at the same time, not. One of the things I don't know if I don't think I saw anyone mention, but it had the same basic cliffhanger as the season one finale. Someone sees Lucifer's devil face, and they find out that what he's been saying about himself is the truth all along. And yeah, I'm just gonna look up these characters' names because when I was talking about the show in my first video, I couldn't remember a lot of the characters' names, and that really irritated me because I just, I don't know. Like, it's just like so irritating to try to be talking about a show and you can't remember any of the characters' names. Okay, so yes, spoilers if you haven't seen Lucifer season 3, the finale. Uh, Chloe sees Lucifer's devil face at the end. Well, he gets his devil face back, which he hadn't had in all season 3, and then in the finale, he basically figures out that it wasn't God who had taken away his devil face. He had kind of taken it away himself because he had begun to think of himself as being better, and so his devil face had disappeared, and he had gotten his wings back because he basically felt like he deserved it, even though he didn't want his wings. So the thing with Chloe finding out is basically the same as what happened with season 1 when, what's her name, Linda, the psychotherapist, found out. So I don't. It doesn't look like it's going to be picked up by anyone else, at least not at the moment. The show has gone downhill a little bit. I think the whole plot with Cain just didn't go anywhere. I think, in general, the show being a cop procedural sort of held it back from being what it could have been. It was just a little too much procedural, and it kind of felt like all the angel business was kept being pushed on the back burner for all this other stuff that for the sort of police procedural stuff you get every episode, and the fact that every episode is just Lucifer projecting, it sort of got old after a while. So it looks like the season 3 finale is going to be the last episode. So we'll never find out what was going to happen. I think going from seasons 2 to season 3, it did feel like it kind of lost its direction, because I don't know. At a certain point, it felt like maybe something was maybe it's part of a different, more of a plot, but it just never really got there. And the thing with the Cain plot is it should have happened faster. I think if the entirety of what happened with the Cain plot had happened within the first half of the season, it would have been better. I'm still not sure it would have been as interesting, because really it was just Lucifer finds out that Lieutenant Marcus is Cain. He then agrees to help Cain out by trying to kill him. He then tries various tactics to do this. He then gives up. Cain sticks around for a while. Cain decides to get with Chloe to break his curse. But then he actually falls for Chloe, which breaks his curse. But then he decides he doesn't want to be cursed anymore. And then he goes a little crazy and he kills Charlotte Richards. And then Lucifer kills him. So yeah. So basically, in a nutshell, Lucifer finds Kane, agrees to help him, then changes his mind, and then in Kane, yeah, and then Kane does decides to do something, and then he changes his mind about it. So basically, it's just, I don't know. It's one of those things that happen in certain TV series where you just have a lot of characters deciding to do things and then changing their minds and not doing it, and then maybe doing it at the end to be poetic. And it just feels like padding at a certain point, which was kind of the problem that I don't remember seasons 2 and 1 having as much, but maybe if I went back. It definitely felt like there were more episodes of season 3 where it just felt like it was going nowhere. The overall plot was going nowhere, and the case of the week was not that interesting. I don't know if I would want to see more at this point. Maybe if they had like a TV movie or a Netflix movie or something to wrap it up, I'd be interested enough to watch. But and I'll miss it a little bit, but yeah, TV comes and goes, I guess. You know. So yeah, that's my movie and TV talk. You know, I'm still playing around with the format for these videos. I don't really have a good idea of what I should be doing. Well, there's nothing I should be doing. I can do whatever I want. And I don't know. Feel free to give feedback if you want. Or if you don't want to, then don't. Yeah, I'm not your boss. You know, this video is probably not that exciting to watch, I'll admit. You know, if you want to speed up speed up the videos that I make using the speed, I totally won't judge you, because sometimes I watch other people's videos and I'm like, you are talking too slow. I'm interested in hearing what you say, but you need to talk faster. So I won't judge you if you watch my videos on like 1.5 speed or even 2 times speed. My camera. Okay, we're good. So yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about. I've been watching 13 Reasons Why season 2. I'm not quite done with it, so maybe I'll do another video like this. Maybe we'll, instead of doing individual Let's Talk videos for movies and shows, I'll try to do just like a general thing and then just say, you know, because I don't know what gets watched on YouTube, and it seems like my specific videos, they don't really get that much attention. We'll see. Anyway, it was nice talking to you. Not really. You didn't say anything back to me. It was very rude. Ha 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 ha. That's terrible, terrible joke. I guess I'll see you around.